What's up, Savages? It looks like YouTube had a little outage there. That's why I didn't get to start on time. I guess that they were having problems with live streaming. I checked some forums and online stuff, and it looked like they were having some known problems. So I just set my little timer here, and I was like, you know what? I'll try it again at 9, and if it goes, then I'll go ahead and hop on it. So it worked. I saw that it came through, so yeah, so here we are. Just wanted to hop on here real quick and talk about one of my favorite projects and a milestone that they hit yesterday. You all know I like Conceal.Network, CCX. Well, yesterday they launched Conceal.Pay, which was part of their roadmap. And it's kind of a cool little feature that they have implemented here. But before we get into that, let me do a quick refresher on CCX and what it is. The main feature of Conceal.Network is to be a decentralized blockchain bank, with the wallet being your only interface to that bank. They use the Kryptonite Conceal proof of work hashing algorithm, and they have the banking features like deposits and investments where you actually earn interest on whatever you stake, and I'll show you that in a little bit. It's kind of a cold staking. I can never say that for some reason. Cold staking, and basically your wallet doesn't have to be online or anything like that. Once you lock up the coins, it's cold staked, so you can shut your machine down. You don't have to leave it on. It's not like a regular POS or proof of stake. So it's a neat feature, and right here it talks about a little bit about those features. The interest that you earn based on yearly interest and stuff like that. We've been over that before, so I don't want to really rehash that too much. Just know that that's basically they're a privacy coin, privacy by default kind of thing, and they have banking features. So that's I kind of look at them as basically like a CD, a blockchain CD. It's kind of the way I look at it. Cool stuff. Really active community. I like the community. In Discord and all that stuff. They help you out if you have trouble. They're active. They're developing things. So yeah, good project. I like them. Anyway, and full disclosure, I had to say this. I did receive a bounty for supporting them, but it wasn't like a payment for anything that I've done specifically. It was more like a donation. So, just full disclosure there that I did receive a bounty more for like the video creation and support on Twitter and things like that, just overall. So. But what we'll talk about today is the Conceal.Pay, and it's a simple CCX payment integration for merchants. But before I really get into the meat of this, I just want to show you guys that I still have these rigs. I have the co-owned rigs. These two rigs here at the house here are co-owned. I'm not the sole owner, and they have been pointed at CCX for many months now, and as you can see, I'm getting about 26 kilohash total between the two rigs. It's 16 GPUs total, 8 GPU rigs, and it looks like I'm getting it's about 1800 watts at the wall, and this is surprisingly accurate right here, what you're seeing, and that's actually at the wall, which is surprising that Simple Mining can do that. Let me show you. I can kind of prove it here. So I have these. Let's see here. Yeah, I have these. You don't need to see that other camera. Hang on a second. We'll just go like this. So I have these TP-Link smart power adapters, right? And so if you look at Dagobah, let me do it like this. So if you look at Dagobah, which is that top rig, it's right here on the TP-Link. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Focus. Come on. There we go. So click on Dagobah there. Click on, it's kind of hard to do this backwards. There we go. So it's pulling 930 watts at the wall, and if you look on the display there, it is, whoops, not that one. What is that? Get that off of there. It is 905 watts, so it's pretty accurate. I mean, that's pretty close. I guess it must be estimating some portion of the power. I mean, it knows what the GPUs are pulling, but it can't really know what the I wouldn't think that it would know what the motherboard and all that stuff is pulling. So kind of a neat feature there. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. If we do all this calculation, I can show you. Let me show you also the Mustafar rig here. So on there, it's saying it's pulling 915. So on here, Mustafar right here, and it's 885 on here, 888. So it's not perfect, but it's fairly accurate. So that's cool. All right, just wanted to show you all that so you can see the power and all that. All right. So it looks like I'm getting about 26 kilohash at about 1800 watts. So if you go over to what to mine, and I've already got 16 GPUs in there, 580s, they're RX 580s. Let's calculate that. Let's see where CCX actually shows up on the list here, or if it shows up. Yeah, there we go. So with 16 GPUs after power, and I've got the power set to 10 cents per kilowatt hour, right here. So if you have all 16 GPUs, it looks like about $4.11 after power. But that's, you know, I harp on this a lot. This is if you were trading it today, right? If you were transferring this over into fiat today. And who does that, right? I mean, not very many hobby type miners are doing that. Normally you're mining something that you hope, you know, goes crazy in the future, which is basically what's going on with Conceal, right? We want it to increase in value, so we are going to hold it. And hopefully at some point we won't ever even have to trade it in or transfer it into fiat because, you know, fiat won't even be a viable currency, right? That's kind of what we're looking at least if you're looking long term. So yeah, so kind of cool. I mean, at least, you know, for a hobby miner, I think that What to Mine is a good website to at least get an idea of, okay, I'm not totally wasting my electricity and my power, right? If something came up that I needed to, you know, transfer or exchange the money into fiat, okay, then I'm not completely just spinning my wheels here, you know. And that, I think that's what the benefit or a benefit of What to Mine is. You can just look at it and say, okay, I'm not mining a coin that is just completely worthless, right? So yeah, good stuff there. And that is, oh, I wanted to show you, let's do specific calculations for CCX real quick based on what I'm using right now. So actually, I think I wanted to, see, I think I would go, it was 26K, right? I think that's right. And then 1800 watts basically together. And this is 2 rigs. And then we're going to go calculate. And it looks like, and that's what to Mine was telling us about, right? It was 411 based on that. So, well, I know I'm still on What to Mine, but there was something else I was going to show you. I don't know if maybe I was going to hop on another website or what, but anyway, doesn't matter. So it looks like $4 a day roughly if you were converting it right away. All right, so that is, I showed you power, all that stuff. So one of the items on their roadmap on their website here was Conceal.Pay, and this, they just started this yesterday, or released it yesterday, and it is a service designed as an extension that allows anyone with a Conceal Cloud account, which Conceal Cloud is their should already be completed. Conceal Cloud somewhere up here. Yeah, Cloud Wallet right here. So it is their cloud-based wallet, web wallet, and it's super functional compared to most web wallets. But basically, the Conceal.Pay allows anyone that has a Conceal Cloud account to be able to receive payment in CCX. It's primarily designed for merchants and online businesses and things like that to be able to accept payments for their products or services. There are basically two ways to use Conceal.Pay. The first is where a user can insert something like Pay with CCX button. They could put that on a website, and then it would be configured to have a CCX receiving address that the payments would actually go to. Whenever one of their customers would click on the Pay with CCX, they could enter in that information of their web wallet. They have to have it has to be cloud-based, and it can't. As far as I know, the best I can tell, it can't be a desktop wallet address, because that's not going to be enabled if the wallet's not online and stuff. So this is all based on the Conceal.Cloud accounts. And that's the first way they could use the Pay with CCX. The second way is much more complex, and it involves an application programming interface integration with callbacks to the existing shopping cart services. Like if you have a shopping cart that you manage on your web store, then you could use this feature as well. And like I was saying, the caveat of the whole thing is that the sender and receiver both have to have the Conceal.Cloud accounts. And this is what Conceal.Cloud looks like. Now, if you're familiar at all, and if you've watched any of my videos on CCX in the past, you can see that it is really consistent with their desktop wallet. So here is the desktop wallet. I love the consistency. Everything is kind of in the same place. I dig that a lot. So good job, guys, on that. Now, here's the thing. I've got to, in order to do a demo here, I've got to get some, I think the way I want to do it is I want to send some CCX to my cloud wallet. So let's do that. I'll have to go in here, go to dashboard. Okay, so I think I have to click receive over here. Click this address. So I'm going to send a little bit of CCX. Hopefully it doesn't take long to get there. I don't think it will. I'm not really looking at the chat, guys, so I don't know if anybody's even in here. Let's see here. I can send a message. I don't really want to send a message, but I'm going to send 10 CCX. I think that'll work. Send funds. No payment ID. Don't need that because of exchanges. Okay. Click OK there. All right. So it should show up here pretty quick, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I have to do a refresh or what, but I think I did that right. All right. I did receive here. Yeah. All right, let me check the chat, see what's going on over here. What's up, Sonia? What's up, Bitcoin Jake? Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so boom, it just showed up. I didn't even have to hit refresh or anything. It's still locked, probably because of confirmations and things like that. So that's great. All right, now, what I should be able to do now is go to, just real quick, some other features of their cloud wallet. They've got an address book, which is cool. Settings, they've got, I never was able to get the avatar thing to work. I don't know why. I'm probably just doing something wrong. But there are, other things in here. And let's see, other settings. And then Conceal.Pay. This is basically what we're talking about here. So they have a payment request. So you could create a URL that you can share with others to receive payments in CCX. Now, if like I was saying earlier, this has to be a cloud-based, a Conceal.Cloud address. And let me show you. So if you were to try to use, let's go in here. That's not what I want. Address. Okay, so I just copied this address here, this wallet address, receiving address. And if you paste that address in here, it's going to tell you no wallets available, because that's a desktop wallet, right? That wallet has to be in your dashboard, in your Conceal.Cloud account, basically. So what we'll do is we will receive CCX here, copy that address, go back to Conceal.Pay, and then we'll paste that address in there. You'll see it looks totally different, right? It looks, I suppose this means that it's good. It looks a little goofy. It's probably just my browser or whatever, because I'm using Brave. It might look super clean on Chrome or something like that. So the recipient name, you could put whatever you wanted to in there, but that is going to give you a URL or HTML code that you could paste into a web page, a home page or something like that, or you can use this URL to request the payment, right? So we could go in here and go like this. See, so it's saying balance too low. It's probably because it hasn't been confirmed yet, so I'm gonna get out of here. So I think what we're gonna have to do, I think we're gonna have to wait on this to be unlocked before we can do anything with it. And I wanted to wait. I was gonna preload this and just have some waiting there, but I kind of wanted to wait until we were actually live streaming, so I could show you sending from the desktop wallet to the cloud-based wallet. You know, I thought that would be kind of a cool little demo there. So yeah, if you're looking into you know, definitely an undervalued, in my opinion, crypto, man. I mean, this is, market cap is 500,000. Volume is actually, I think that's picked up quite a bit. I want to say that they had a lot less volume than that before. And the rank is 980. I suppose that's on probably CoinMarketCap. And only 13 cents. So yeah, it's definitely a low cap gem. I would consider it. So I think that this updates by itself, so I don't really want to mess with it. I'm just going to let it rock, and hopefully here in a couple minutes, maybe, it will unlock and get confirmed and all that stuff. I mean, we could probably look at how long it should take if we went through all the details about block times and all that stuff, but we'll just let it rock. Hopefully it comes in soon. I guess while we're waiting, we could look at some other coins that we're usually interested in. Let's go with Aeon. See what's going on over there. Yeah, everything is kind of sideways today. From the top down, I think. They dropped to, they were at 99, I think. Now they're at 100. You got Zellcash. Down a little bit. We looked at CCX already. Swap. Down just a tad. Yeah, probably pretty much everything is going to be down just a little bit. What else we got? EGM. Oh wow. I said everything was going to be down. EGM's up 34%. Good job. I'm having trouble remembering all my the ones I normally look at here. Got Raven. Down just a tad. Veil. Down just a tad. Loki. Down a little bit. Yeah, everything is going to be down just a little bit, I think, except for either gem. NIM's down a little bit. It's funny because, like, in a normal stock and stock market, that would be a huge loss for a day, right? But in crypto, it's just like not really that big of a deal. And then Bitcash down a little bit. All right. Yeah, like, if you were to see Google or Netflix or something down 7% in one day, you would be like, oh my gosh, the sky is falling. I like that Ether gem being up though, that's cool. Alright, let's head back over to our wallet. Still nothing. Oh, Shuby, I'm not really early. I'm actually late because this stream was supposed to go off at not 8:15, and YouTube was having live streaming issues and I couldn't stream. So it wouldn't start, so I waited around for 45 minutes and I tried again right at 9 and it actually started. So just kind of, I wanted to do CCX, their new feature, which is Conceal.Pay, and then I was going to do another live stream tonight on Aeon, but I might not do that depending on how long this takes. All right, well, there it finally cleared up. All right, so that's good. So now we have 10 CCX in here, so we should be able to go over to Conceal.Pay, and then I'm going to put my, let's see how this works here. Yeah, not that. Let me think about what I'm doing here. I should be able to go here, and that's the address that I had. It still says too low. I wonder if it's because I'm trying to send it to myself. I don't know. I don't really want to do that. So let's try. What I can do is let's try a different address. So one of the devs, main dev, Cryptox 0x or Crypt 0x, I don't know how to say his actual name there. He posted in their Discord, which is where I'm going now, where, I want to say it was under support. Yeah. So he posted his address in here to, so basically he went into this Conceal.Pay and created the URL. So we're going to try to go to that URL to send him some CCX. All right, and see now it doesn't have that problem where it said balance too low. So I'm wondering if it did that simply because I was trying to send it to myself, and it probably was. So I will just do it like this. I'll send him, it's got the wallet here, that's cool. It tells you how much is in there. So how can I do this? Just type it in there. Amount, okay, so, wow, that's kind of weird. Okay, so you have to, oh, you can just type it in there. All right, so I'll just type it like that. YouTube demo. And I'm probably going to have to put that in there. We'll see what happens if I try to send it. I don't know if I have 2FA on this or not. I guess I do. Alright. As everyone should, but there's no money in here really. I mean, only $1.44. So, let me bring up my 2FA info here real quick. Alright, so it didn't go. Let's see here. See if I decrease this enough. Let's just send 5 so we can cover the fees and whatnot. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so it was basically because of the fee, probably because I was trying to send my whole wallet and it wasn't enough to cover the fee. So there you go. So right here you can see that he put his name in here, Crypt0x. He's one of the developers. He's over here. Let's see here. Here he is right here. And I just pulled that from Discord. So yeah, so we just sent him based on his link that he created using this right here, Conceal.Pay. So he just went into his cloud account and created that address, created this right here, and posted it in Discord, and I went and grabbed it and then paid him through that link. So that's just one little small way, one payment request through Conceal.Pay. The other option, like I was saying earlier, is a little bit more complex. You have the instant payment notification parameters to receive client key, which you can use and implement in your shopping carts, and e-com software to receive Conceal as a payment method. So you can see here it gets a little bit pretty complicated, but you could do name of business, the URL, then different URLs for successful payment or failed payment, and then some other settings down here. So if you have a web-based business or a payment method, a shopping cart online, then you could use this feature as well. And it's much more, it appears to be much more automated, than trying to do it this way. This way you create it and send it to someone, so it's a little bit less automated. This way right here is just links on websites and stuff. I mean, you could do this too, but you would have to put an address and everything into a button on a website, for example, in order to pay. So that is that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say. I thought it was a cool feature. I think that they're doing a great job, so I'm happy to see them progressing like this. And yeah, I guess that's it, guys. I'm going to let y'all go. Maybe I'll try to just go right into a live stream about Aeon. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, man, I'm over 800 somehow. I don't know how that happened, but I made it over 800, so that's cool. My 1-year YouTube anniversary is tomorrow, actually. And yeah, 803. Not bad. I mean, that is like really slow growth compared to a lot of other channels, but it is what it is. I could show you one of my most recent subscribers. Was kind of cool. Right here, look. I made it. Game over. Bits Be Trippin' subscribe to my channel, so that's cool. That was like the goal of at least within 1 year, I was hoping to have him subscribe to me. Just kidding. But it was cool. I appreciate it a lot. That is neat. Alright, so let me get out of here, and I will see you guys maybe in a few minutes. Maybe I'll fire up... Yeah, maybe I'll fire up and go back into Aeon a little bit because I can just do something simple like maybe mining on simple mining or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. I mean, this has been 30 minutes, so that might be enough for tonight. I don't know. Just keep an eye out. I might, maybe in 5 minutes, I'll probably be back up on here. So we'll see. See you guys in a few minutes. Stay savage, everybody. I'm out of here.